Hey guys, it's Neil the Car Appraiser. Check out my new Ford Bronco. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. That helps me out and encourages me to do more of these things. Please comment and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. So this is my 2021 brand new Ford Bronco. I just picked it up yesterday. This is the base model. It's completely L-Strippo. I think I only ordered auxiliary switches as my option. So it's a 2.3 litre 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine, turbocharged. It puts out about 270 horsepower. It is a 7-speed manual shift, which I particularly wanted. And it's got plenty of power. I really like it. It is a ton of fun to drive. The transmission shifts great. The clutch is nice and light, so very happy with the way it shifts. I love the fit and the finish of the truck. It's really cool. It's going to be customized. I'm going to be doing some big wheels and tires, probably 35 BFG KO2s with some KMC 723 trial rims in bronze, and I'm going to do a few bronze accents on the truck. Either maybe we'll refinish the Bronco letters in bronze, maybe some other bits and pieces. Going to do some pillar lights here, maybe a rooftop light bar. We'll decide to see how it goes, see how it's going to work out. Maybe some rock slider steps, side steps, but pretty cool so far. I'm very happy with it. It is quite the truck. I like the fact that you can just take this roof panel off either side, so it's almost like a Targa top. The fit and finish of the interior is pretty good for it's a cheap truck. It's not an expensive truck, but I like the different contrasting bits and pieces in the door panel, so it doesn't look just like a cheap old car. Seats are nice and comfortable. The only pet peeve that I don't like the electric window switches in the center of the console. I'd prefer it to be up on the dash. The little vents here are, they feel like good quality and cool. The grab handle's cool. It's got a little Bronco feature on there. Overall, really, really cool. Really, really nice. I love this car. I like the fact that the Apple CarPlay streams as opposed to having to plug in to your car. Obviously, the most important thing is to have a manual shift, because that's what it's all about. And I like little sort of tire treads on the pedals. It's a pretty nice little touch. Ford have really thought this car out nicely, and I love the dash. The dash is really solid, and again, it feels like quality. So good job Ford so far. I mean, I'm only in it 24 hours, but I like it so far. The only thing that is a bit of a thing I don't like is the central dash here is I don't particularly like this sort of square thing in the middle for your speedometer and tachometer. I might be able to change that in the settings. I haven't played around with it yet, so I am going to see what I can do with that, because you got the speedometer here. I don't need a big square thing giving me the speedometer as well second time round. But apart from that, I mean, what are you going to do? The A-pillars are pretty thick here, so you feel safe. It handles very well, goes around the corners. I just took it up there. I'm up in Malibu, around the canyons, and I threw it around the canyons a little bit, as you can see, up in beautiful Malibu. So pretty good. I haven't even opened up the back here, so okay, so that's it. There's a little bit of room here, nothing too huge, but big enough. I think I might get a lockable storage panel to go in here. I think there's something that I can do there, but for just so if I want to put valuables in here, go 12-volt cigarette lighter connection there, and then you can bolt on some accessories onto this panel. It's kind of left somewhat unfinished, I think. That's good. It looks pretty good. Going to do some new bumpers on here as well, front and rear, just so I can customize it and make it my own little thing. And I'll probably tint these tail lights, make them a little darker, just for effect. That's it so far. Day one of the Ford Bronco 2021. I ordered this on the second, or reserved it on the second day, which was I think July 20th or July 23rd, 2020. I got the chance to spec it out at the beginning of January 21. They were scheduled to be built in July, got kicked back to August, September, and then finally built at the end of October. I think October 28th it was actually built. It was shipped and arrived yesterday in Santa Monica Ford, which is where I purchased it from at MSRP. They're very nice to deal with. They interestingly told me they are only getting about 47 Broncos this year, so there's not many of these around. So they're tough to find and hard to get. So if you do get the chance to buy one, jump on it, because I love it so far, and I think you'll be very impressed with it. One feature I do like is when you open the door, you get the rolling rocks down the hill that morph into the bucking Ford Bronco logo. It's pretty cool, I like that. And then in the center here, you have the Milky Way. So how cool is that? Yeah, well done, Ford. I like that. I'm sure someone's going to work out a way to hack this so you can put your own videos on there. But for now, this will do. Inside we've got the seats are nice. I like the fabric on the seats. They look pretty good. This is again just the basic car. But moving into the back, I want to flip up the seats, give me more cargo space. These come up, and then you get into the back, you pull a little thing here, headrest drops back, and then that drops down, and it's pretty flush. You're not going to be carrying sheets of 4x8 plywood in here, but it's good enough to throw the dog back in and not mess up my seats. That's all good stuff. Underneath the hood, we have the massive 2.3 litre four-cylinder engine with a turbocharger. Small engine, but it's got plenty of power. It's like 270 horsepower and I think 310 foot-pounds of torque. I could be wrong there, but it's torquey. You don't feel like as soon as the turbo boost comes on, you can be going up the hills at 30 miles an hour in third gear and it pulls. You don't feel like you got a downshift to get through. It's a bit messy under here. It's not exactly what you would call a pretty engine bay, but hey, how many times are you going to look at it and how much do you really care? But that's it under the hood. There's plenty of room to seem to be able to work on everything, so hopefully servicing costs and swapping out parts when they break will not be expensive where you've got to disassemble half the car to be able to get to it, which is always a problem of these, you know, newer cars with, say, V8 engines or bigger engines. So driving along 50 miles an hour, you can hear a bit of wind noise from the roof, but it's not too bad. Car's pretty tight. You go over bumps and it rides pretty good considering it's a short wheelbase kind of car. I kind of like it. The rear view mirror sits kind of low, so it kind of gets in the way of my vision, which is my only pet peeve. And then the other thing I don't like is the window switches are in the center console. It'd been better if they were on the dash here. You know, obviously they couldn't put them on the doors because the doors are removable. But it is a little noisy as far as wind noise, so got to bear that in mind. But what are you going to get? It's you know, it's what it is. So that's a wrap on my 2021 Ford Bronco day one. So please click like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.